Hi boys and girls, I'd like to share a story with you titled Laura's Star by Claus Baumgart. There's the title page. Do you know what that means when there's only one name with a title? That means that person was the author and the illustrator of their book. I wish I had a friend, sighed Laura as she gazed out of her bedroom window. Someone special to share all of my secrets with. But there was no one listening, only the distant stars that winked and glittered like tiny jewels in the night sky. Boys and girls, who is always listening? God, you're never really alone. Suddenly, something caught Laura's eye. A streak of silver came whirling and twisting through the darkness. She gasped as it spun past her window, so close she could almost touch it. Something wonderful and magical was happening. Laura quickly put on her robe and slippers and hurried downstairs. Outside on the shadowy pavement lay a little star, shooting sparks and colors like a giant sparkler. "You're beautiful," Laura whispered. She saw that a point of the star had broken off when it hit the ground. "Don't worry," Laura said as she gently carried it back indoors. "I'll soon make you better, little star." And up in her bedroom, she carefully put it together again. Can you see what she's using? She's using a Band-Aid. Later, Laura told the little star all her secrets. It seemed to shimmer more brightly than before, as if it understood. And as Laura drifted off to sleep, she knew she'd found a special friend at last. When Laura woke the next morning, the space on her pillow was empty. The little star was gone. Laura was desperate. She searched under the blankets and scrabbled through her drawers. She looked high in the closet and crawled low beneath her bed. But it was no good. She couldn't find the little star anywhere. Laura felt cold and empty, as if all of the light had drained out of her. Surely that wonderful star hadn't been only a dream. When Laura came home from the playground, Mommy and Daddy tried their best to cheer her up. "How about your favorite dessert?" asked Daddy. "Don't you like my funny hat?" asked Mom. Laura couldn't tell them why she was so sad. They would probably say that the little star was just her imagination. Would Mommy and Daddy be right, though? That night, as Laura climbed wearily up to bed, she saw a strange glow flickering from her room. Hardly daring to hope, she pushed the door open. The sudden blaze of light was dazzling. The little star was back, just where she'd left it, shining like 1,000 diamonds. At first, Laura could only stand and stare. Then joyfully she ran toward it. "I know what happened," she cried. "Stars only come out at night. You must have been here the whole time, and I just couldn't see you. I should have known you wouldn't have left without saying goodbye." Laura and the little star had a wonderful time. They played games and did tricks, and Laura read her favorite book. But Laura slowly noticed something. The little star began to feel cold in her hand, as if something were fading away. Laura stroked the little star gently with her fingertips as it grew colder still. She felt the longing in it, and suddenly she understood why the little star was dying. Laura chose her 4 best balloons and carefully tied them to the little star. "You'll always be my special friend," she whispered as she opened her window and let go of the strings. Slowly, the balloons drifted up into the darkness, and the little star twinkled at Laura as it grew smaller and smaller, until at last it joined the other stars in the midnight sky. Laura didn't feel sad anymore, for her friend was back where it belonged. Each night, when she went to bed, she could whisper her secrets into the darkness, knowing that the little star was somewhere out there listening. And boys and girls, that was the end of Laura's little star. But it's also a really good reminder of the friend that we have in God, because God is always listening. He always hears when we pray to Him and we share our secrets with Him, maybe something that you just want to talk with God about. But remember, you have lots of people who love you, Mommy and Daddy and Mrs. Norton, and you have lots of people you can share your feelings with. Thank you for sharing Laura's star with me. Bye-bye, boys and girls.